Hello and welcome to our short video training. My name is Jared Crebs. I'm pictured here with my wife Crystal and our dog Tasia. We're executive Ruby directors with USANA and we're co-founders of Team DSI. We've been USANA clients for over 10 years and the products have helped our health immensely. And along that time, we've been able to create an income that has actually become an executive Ruby director income. It's a six-figure income doing this. So today I'm going to share with you the strategies and skills that have helped us get to that level. It's all about giving good care to your clients. So the name of this is Client Service Sheet Training. And the saying here is happy clients are the best advertising money cannot buy. In other words, when your clients are happy, they're going to talk to everybody that they know, and they're going to bring you new business, and that's new business that's more valuable than if you took out ads in a newspaper, ads online, anything like that, all word of mouth, and it all comes from your service that you give to your clients. So I'm going to share with you a very simple strategy that we've used that's helped us and helped our team members get to very high levels of leadership and, most importantly, help our clients get results. So I would like you to save these links. If you're watching this video, you can also screenshot this page and so you can have the links. But it's two sheets, client tracking sheet right here in that's cts.teamdsi.info, stands for client tracking sheet. And then account overview checklist, AOC stands for account overview checklist. You may need to type in the http:// and then the link. Everything we do has a .teamdsi.info because it's all very memorizable. We want you to be able to get these links at any time. So if I ever need it, I can get online, type in cts.teamdsi.info, it pops right up. So one other thing, you may need to hit the refresh button. If you have problems accessing the document, sometimes that would fix it. So if you have any snags, please hit the refresh button and it would come up. Okay, so what you're going to see here when you go to the client tracking sheet is this page, and we're going to zoom in and go into in depth exactly how we give excellent service to our clients. And you're also going to see this when you go to the AOC, Account Overview Checklist page, and this is the last half of the strategy. Probably the most important is the account overview because that's what turns them into a long-term client. So I'm going to give you an example, and this person, her name is Rosy Alvarez, and she's pictured right here. And Rosy was actually introduced by Carmen Gutierrez, who's one of our best team members in Team DSI. And when Rosy started, she bought a My Health Pack. So you see there, Carmen made a beautiful post on social media with the My Health Pack. Rosy's actually a hairstylist, and she does an amazing work out here in San Antonio. And so let's zoom in, and I'm going to give you exactly what happened when Rosy became a client. So the day that Rosy became a client, we processed her order. And then once we had put her order in the system and processed it, it's being shipped to her house. Rosy was generated an ID number, and you see it right there. It's 817-9677. And that is Rosy's ID number. So on your sheet, you want to go ahead and pull that out and write Rosy's name and ID number. Next is the placement. Where was Rosy placed in your business? Well, in this case, it was in Business Center 2 left. So you want to know which client base your clients are placed. And so we always do that. Next is the date of enrollment. So this was on October 29th. The initial point order, how many points did Rosy order with her My Health Pack? It was a 100-point order. And which 4-week cycle was she on? She was on cycle 4. Now, if you're wondering how to figure that out, you can ask your mentor, your sponsor in USANA, how to figure out the 4-week cycle, or you could also call USANA's hotline and they can explain it. But everybody buys every 4 weeks. So there's cycle 1, cycle 2, cycle 3, cycle 4. So this particular week was cycle 4 that she purchased. And when your client makes their first order, they have a initial order reward dollar amount. So you see that IOR, that stands for initial order reward. So in Rosy's case, she has a $6.42 initial order reward that she will get on her next order. And so she has a deadline to get that $6.42, and that's 11/20. So that's actually the 4th Friday from her enrollment date. So if you pull out a calendar, you would see 4 Fridays go by, and that's the last Friday, November 20th. And then her auto order would have to process on Sunday, November 22nd, and that would she would then get the $6.42 discount on that auto order. And she can order whatever she wants. It doesn't have to be the same health pack, but the idea is that they do order the same products every 4 weeks because they run out of the product. Now let's go to the next part, which is step 2. That's just the basic. Step 1 is the basic info. Step 2 is now the action plan. So when Carmen enrolled Rosy, first thing was sending a welcome email. So when you do that, you can put the date, 10/29 or whatever the date is that you sent the welcome email. Now you might be saying, well, what do you say in the welcome email? Well, we have a template, and you see there this link. It's called clientwelcome.teamdsi.info. You can click on that, or you can type that in, and you'll see an exact copy paste, which basically tells your new client their ID number, their password, their order amount. You obviously have to fill all that in, but you send a professional email to your brand new client. Next is adding your client to the USANA Client's Facebook group. Now, obviously, your client has to be your Facebook friend if you're going to add them to this group, but most people are friends on Facebook. If you're not, then you want to friend them immediately so that you can add them to the group. So that's number 1, add them. Then number 2 is, did you make a welcome post? And obviously, it's one thing to add them, a whole other thing to take a photo, post it, write something very nice about them. Okay, so that makes your client feel special. And then guess what? Everybody's going to welcome your client on Facebook. So very, very important that they become part of the community. Next is the thank you card. Did you send a thank you card? So I like to send my thank you card within 24 to 48 hours, if possible. In this case, the thank you card was mailed 2 days after she became a client. Now, with the thank you card, I just write a nice little message. Dear Rosy, thank you so much for becoming my client. I'm excited for you to have great results with your reset. I really appreciate your friendship, and I hope you have an awesome day. That's it. Just a nice little thank you card. Now, if you're the sponsor and you're helping someone else enroll a client, I will send them 2 thank you cards, one from the sponsor and one from the sponsor's sponsor if you're helping somebody. So, hey, it doesn't hurt for them to get 2 thank you cards. Next, Power of Cellular Nutrition. This is an audio by Dr. Ladd McNamara. It's probably the most important thing you can do after they become a client, because this makes them believe in the product. When they hear story after story of people having amazing results from a doctor who's very well respected in the medical world, they will stay your client. So the Power of Cellular Nutrition is very important, and that is was given to her the day we signed her up on 10/29, but you could also mail that. Okay, and then also date that the products are scheduled to arrive is November 6th. So you can call USANA like the next day or 2 days later and find out when the product was mailed out and when it's scheduled for delivery. And that's very important, because you need to know that when the product arrives on November 6th, that's the day that you call Rosy and explain to her how to take the products. So that is a very, very important step. And this step 2 is really where the groundwork is. This is where you got to do some follow-up, right? I mean, sending a welcome email, making Facebook posts, sending thank you cards, sending the audio, figuring out when their products are going to arrive. That takes focus. That takes work. So this is really where this is how we've been able to create such a strong, solid income, is by doing this type of stuff to give our clients the best service possible. Okay, step number 3, phone call after they receive the product to explain the dosages. So on her product arrived on 11/6, so hopefully you would text Rosy the day before, hey, Rosy, your product's going to arrive tomorrow. What's a good time to talk? And hopefully she can talk the day the product arrives. Sometimes they can't. Maybe she could talk the day after. But whenever they do, you write in the date that happened. And then, most importantly, is date that the 20-minute account overview is set before 4th Friday. So what that means is I want to meet with Rosy sometime before Friday number 4. Remember, that was like November 29th, I believe. I want to meet with her sometime before then to show her her discount and show her how to run her account. This is like a meeting that I would have with Rosy over the phone, or I'd meet her face-to-face somewhere and have my computer and get on Wi-Fi and walk her through it. So in this case, we set the meeting up for 11/16 to meet with Rosy. Okay, now you can do that over the phone or in person. Now, step 4 is the crucial step. Step 4 is whether they're going to stay with you or leave you, okay, is did the account overview meeting happen? This is it. If it happened, then you put the date right there. If it didn't happen, then you try and schedule it to happen as soon as possible. Now, during that account overview meeting, what do you do? How do you conduct it? Where do you guide them? Well, that's actually the next document. So we're going to go into that document, but during that time, during that little account overview meeting, you basically have them do the text message to enroll to our product only notifications, have them fill out their favorite things form, and invite them to an additional USANA Mixer or product webinar. So these things are very important, and I want to encourage you to do that with your person. Step 4 is really where the rubber meets the road. Now, step 5 is they have a second initial order reward, and they don't know about it. So you have to teach them that, hey, you're going to get this $6.42 a second time on Friday number 8, which would be December 18th, and your auto order would have to process December 20th. Now, if they do 2 auto orders, then they're getting a present. If my client is going to order on 2 different auto orders, I'm going to buy them some little thing that's probably, they'll love it, like a $10 Starbucks gift card, or something from their favorite things list. So this is my strategy, and this is what has paid me. This is what has helped our team members also get paid, have a great income, and most importantly, provide an excellent service to your clients. So let's zoom into the client tracking sheet, because during step 4, when you sit down and meet with them face-to-face, or if you're over the phone, you got to do these steps. So let's say that I was meeting with Rosy, and I was going to say, okay, Rosy, how's your day? Oh, good. Glad to hear it. How are you liking your health pack? Oh, you love it? That's great. How are you feeling? And we're visiting. Okay, Rosy, so I'm going to pull out my client tracking sheet. I'm sorry, this is the account overview sheet. That's a typo. So I'm going to pull out my account overview sheet, and let's go through it. Okay, Rosy, so we can make sure you know about your discounts. Now, Rosy, I'm going to check the box, and I'm going to read each thing to you. So first thing, Rosy, save the USANA phone number to your cell phone. Go ahead and do that right now. So when Rosy's doing that, I'm checking the box. Okay, you saved it to your phone? Okay, great. Next, Rosy, save your customer login and password to your phone, because you're going to need that whenever you need to call USANA. So go ahead and save that. Okay, did you save it? And I'm going to wait for her to save it. I'm going to sit there and watch her until she has it all saved in her phone. Okay, great. So you have your info. Now say this. That's for you. Say this. Rosy, I will show you a special place to get 10% off your future orders forever. So then I check the box. Rosy, you also have an initial order reward discount of $6.42 that was generated when you made your first order. The initial order reward discounts expire and only happen twice. Okay, I said it to you, Rosy. I'm going to check the box. Next, Rosy, your first initial order reward expires after Sunday, November 22nd, and must be arranged on or before Friday, November 20th to get the discount. Okay, I said it to you, Rosy. I'm going to check the box. You also have a second initial order reward. It expires after Sunday, December 20th, and must be arranged on or before Friday, December 18th to get the discount. I'm going to show you how to get the discounts right now. So basically, you just read it to her. Like literally, I will read them this document, and I'll usually have it filled out in advance so I know all their information. But this is service, man. She's thinking, wow, this guy's trying to help me save money and showing me how the system works. I love it. Okay, so to go to step 2, now there's a little part there that says if your client already has an auto order created, skip step 1A and go straight to step 2. Okay, so sometimes when you enroll a client, you set up their auto order right there on the spot. If your client does not have an auto order created, complete step 1A. So let's pretend that she does not have an auto order created. We're going to go to step 1A, which is, okay, Rosy, so let me show you how to set up your payment info. Go ahead and log in to USANA.com with your ID and password. So now Rosy's going to log in. Here's the thing. I let Rosy do all of the typing, okay? I want the client involved. I don't want me doing everything for them. If somebody does not have computer skills, okay, fair enough, I'll do it. But 90% of the time, I am trying to get them to operate the machine, whether it's the computer or a phone. These days, you can use your phone and do this all on your phone. I'd rather have Rosy do it on her phone that she's comfortable with, or her computer, than my computer. But sometimes I'll just use my computer because that's all that we have. But anyway, just keep that in mind. You're trying to train your client to use the system and get the best savings. That's how you create lifetime clients. So Rosy, let's set up the payment info on your account. Every time I say something, I get to check the box. Rosy, click shop and orders, then my auto order. And so she does it, I check the box. Okay, Rosy, click where it says, click here to manage auto order payments. So she does it, okay. Rosy, then click enable. This will enable the credit card on file, or you can click add card to enable a different credit card. Okay, done. All right, Rosy, now click done at the bottom. Okay, now Rosy, click create new auto order. Okay, Rosy, click create new auto order a second time. Now, once she's done that, she set up her payment information. Now we can go to step 2, right there at the bottom where it says, okay, Rosy, click add more products at bottom of page. And that's how you would help them set up their payment info and then set up their auto order. Now, if they already have their payment info, just go straight to step 2. And you see step 2, it's already what we talked about. Log in, click shop and orders, my auto order, and then change auto order. So that's how you do step 2. Okay, so here's step 2 again. I guess I'm just going to repeat it. So let's say they already had their auto order. Okay, log in with your ID and password. Click shop and orders, then my auto order. Okay, Rosy, now click change auto order. So I'm pointing it out, and she's like, okay, she hits change auto order button. Okay, now Rosy, click add more products at bottom of page. So she clicks add more products. Okay, Rosy, click nutritionals on the left. She clicks nutritionals. Okay, Rosy, click look around and add the products that you want. Okay, so she does. Okay, Rosy, click finished adding products at the top. So at that little moment when she's adding products that she wants, I'm going to talk to her about products. I'm going to figure out what she needs and what's best for her. And also you have to help them plan it out. Like, okay, you starting your products now, you should be out by this date. So if you're out by, if you're out of products by the 20th, or the 27th, we're going to need to do your order by the 20th so your products arrive. You got to talk to them and help them plan. You're like their counselor. You're like their USANA counselor to help them plan their order. Okay, say this, make sure your processing date is correct so you receive your initial order reward, because you know what their processing date needs to be so they get that initial order reward. Make sure your address is correct. Okay, choose your cheapest shipping method. Okay, click save changes. All right, now point out that your auto order discount, the 10% off, is displayed on the bottom right, just above the total price. So there I'm going to say, Rosy, you see your initial order, your auto order discount, 10% off it's displayed right there, just above the total price. Next thing I'm going to point out, your initial order reward discount is on the left side of the page. It'll be subtracted later from the total price at the time your card is charged. Do you see it? I pointed out, she sees it. Okay. Next, Rosy, you will get your initial order reward on your first 2 auto orders in addition to the 10% off. Okay, great, Rosy, you're all set. Now let's go to step 3. Rosy, if you ever need to make a one-time order, click done, then click the My USANA logo, so she clicks it. Okay, this is going to take you back to the home page. Now, Rosy, click shop and orders, then click shop all products. So she does. Okay, Rosy, you can use the shop all products area for quick one-time orders, but you will not get the 10% discount here. This is used for quickie orders. If you can't wait for your auto order cycle to come around, you can just add the products to your cart and check out immediately if you ever need quick one-time orders. Let's go back to the home page. Okay, so I showed her. Okay, click the USANA logo on the top left. Click USANA Today on the top right. Now you're back at the home page. Scroll down and click Ask the Scientist button in the middle. Click View More. This is a great resource. So showed her where Ask the Scientist is. Next, step 4. Rosy, the best way for you to stay in the loop is to text at USANA PC to 81010. You will receive texts when there are special doctor product webinars. Pull out your phone right now and text at USANA PC to 81010. She does it. We check the box. Next, Rosy, did you receive a text back? Now respond with your full name to finish the process. She does it. We check the box. Okay, Rosy, I want to invite you to the next upcoming product webinar that's happening with Dr. Oz this Wednesday, or whatever product webinar happens to be going on. You want to invite them, and then you check the box. Rosy, you're also invited to our next local mixer, which is going to happen this Thursday at my place or at my friend's place, whatever. So then check the box. Next, say this, Rosy, we also have big USANA destination events, and you are welcome to attend. The next one is in Las Vegas in April, and we're going. Check the box. Okay, so just you want to invite them to stuff because it's fun for them. Lastly, there's 2 more things we're going to do. I want to show you, Rosy, the RayStrand website. You go, the username's Enjoy, the password's USANA. Let's go there right now, raystrand.com. Click Login, click Continue, click Specific Recommendations. Once you're in, this doctor used nutritional supplements with all of his patients. This is great information. Is there anyone you would like to share this info with and get referrals? So obviously that's part of this, is they see that and they want to say, oh, I want to share this with my friend or my coworker, or my brother, my sister, my cousin, my uncle, my aunt. And you start to get referrals from your client. And I tell my client, if you send me a referral, they buy $100 worth of products, I will give you $10 off your next order. I'll write you a check for $10 when you make your next order, and that'll be $10 off. That's a way you could do that. Step 6, last step, Rosy, let's complete your favorite things form. Say this, Rosy, I have a few questions to ask you from the favorite things form. Ask them all the questions while filling out the form on the back of this document. So you're learning about them, their favorite things. Next, Rosy, thanks for letting me know your favorite things. I will be getting you a thank you gift after you complete your second auto order. I love to spoil my best clients. And I want to challenge you to follow through and do what you say and get them a small gift after they do the second auto order. And that is it, my friends. So favorite things form is on the back of the AOC, and that stands for Account Overview Checklist. And so one side is the account overview checklist and the other side is the favorite things form. So you see right there, it says hobbies I like, things I collect, candy I splurge on, things you just want to learn about your clients and associates. Okay, and obviously their name, their birthday, things like that. You save their birthday in your phone. When it's their birthday, give them a phone call, sing them happy birthday. They're your client. Give them amazing service. They will stay with you for life, and they will talk to their friends, and they will trust you with their friends. So to finish off, please save these links. Again, client tracking sheet, cts.teamdsi.info, and account overview checklist, aoc.teamdsi.info. You may need to click refresh if you have problems accessing the document, so just do it if you do, but you probably won't. I just want to share with you that these secrets are gold. This is what it really takes, and this is what creates such happy clients and so much business that you won't even be able to keep track of it all because you have so much business. So this really is like gold, this information. So I want to encourage you to save these links, get them printed out, have 10 copies of each of these ready at all times. I usually have them black and white, double-sided. Just have them black and white, double-sided, ready to go. And just to finish off our training, I want you to remember, happy clients are the best advertising money cannot buy. They are the key. So thank you for watching this training, and I look forward to hearing about your success at one of our USANA events, especially all of your happy clients and how great your business is doing.